Hey guys, I'm live. I hope you can hear me. I see that I'm freezing up left and right. But I did check this side. It looks like the side that I'm on is freezing. The side that I'm going to be working on is not. So it's okay, right? It's all good. We're a little early. That's because um, I don't know why that is, other than that I have been up here in my stamp room working like all afternoon. And so I have everything ready, and I just didn't have to scurry around getting things together and gathering things. So it's gathered. So catalogs are out, the new mini catalogs, people are getting them in their hands. I'm hearing about it. And so I'm hoping you got yours. If you didn't get yours, hook up with me in the next week or two and I'll make sure you get one. Um, So if let's see, I know that a couple of you will be seeing me tomorrow at the United Church of Christ in Robizonia from 1 to 3. And most of you will be joining me. Well, not most of you, but the ones that aren't joining me. Hey, Susie. The ones that aren't joining me tomorrow will be seeing me on Wednesday at Robizonia. That's the 23rd. That's next week. At the Robizonia Library at 1:30. And hopefully we'll get the big room again. That was very nice having that. We had lots of room. We could spread out and do what we needed to do. I like that. So hopefully that'll happen again. So, like I said, if you didn't already get your catalog in the mail, see me and I will make sure you get one. I do know I have had one report of that she was missing a couple pages. So I'm going to be giving her a new catalog. And so if you didn't get one or if you got one that's messed up, let me know and we'll fix it. We'll get you. I want to make sure you have a good, nice catalog to look at and salivate over and have fun with and pick out all kinds of new stuff. So, yeah, make sure that you let me know if you didn't get one. So tonight, I decided we're going to work on something from the annual catalog yet because I told you this last week. I There was a big stamp sale right before the new catalogs came out, and I bought a couple of new stamps at the stamp sale. And if I don't use them now, I probably never will. So I decided that tonight we're going to get into some of those. And the one I picked is called Darling Details. And you know what? When I first saw this stamp set, I didn't think much of it. This is it. But I really kind of have become quite fond of it. So I've actually got three products tonight with this stamp set, two cards, and a gift card box that is really cute. And so we are going to be using that, and we're going to be using this paper, which I have been finding so many uses for. This is that really big pack in the annual catalog. I don't even have it in here. I don't know what it's called. I'll find it. I have it here. It is called Masterfully Made. No, that's not it. That's another one. Boy, I do have it there. It is. It's called Delightfully Eclectic. So it has all of these patterns and all of these patterns of paper. And I have been finding more and more uses for this paper. Every time I turn around, I find something else to use it for. So I am really using it a lot. And tonight we're going to use it for the cards in the box that I'm making. So you'll see that in action. Hi, Connie. Carol, still no catalog. Well, no, that's pretty awful. Um, I'll take one with me tomorrow to the church If you want to stop by and pick one up, I have it there. I will make sure you get it. And if not, I'll see you next week at the Robbie Library. But, I know you're in a hurry. I know you want to see it. So, yep, stop by. I'll make sure you get it. I'll be there from 1 to 3. So stop by and you'll have it. And I know you're looking forward to it. Uh, wow. I wonder what the heck. I know Kathy told me she got hers. She got hers last week already, but it was missing a bunch of pages in the middle. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But yeah, I will. And our demonstrator support right now is so backlogged. Um, I know they sent my order out. And it was supposed to be sent overnight, and I got it 5 days later, which really kind of annoyed me to no end. Jane got hers. Okay. I know a couple other people have gotten them too. So I don't know what's up with that you didn't get yours. But I'll get you one. I will definitely see that you have one. So, we're going to do Darling Details. Like I said, I have 3 projects, 2 cards, and a box. And let's get to them because what I did today is I pretty much cut everything out so we don't have to die cut anything. You don't have to sit here watching me die cut anything. And I'm trying to think if there's kits are on sale. If anybody's interested in any kits, there is a new kit that just came out. Tags, it's Christmas tags, and it's I think 11 tags or $11. The kit is like on sale right now for $11, and it makes tags which you can turn into Christmas cards if you add some cardstock to it. So that might be a cute thing. I got two of them to use maybe at a class or something. So that's coming up. And they're on sale this month till the end of August. And I know some people have coupons, so make sure you use those by the end of August if you have them. And that's it. Let's get to these cards. I am going to get rid of me. Ha, there I am. This light is terrible. I don't know why this is happening, but I have another light here that I got out, and I'm trying to use it, but it's not really making any difference at all, is it? It's pretty much just getting in my way. Oh well. Technical difficulties. So, okay, this is the first card we're going to do. This is the set. The stamp set, it just has a couple flowers and a couple different forms of those flowers and some leaves and some greenery and stuff. Says happy birthday, things like that. And I don't know. I just think it's kind of cute. The only thing, and I'm going to show you this and see what you think. So I'm looking at this flower and I'm seeing this. Wait, let me point this out. This little thing there looks. I don't know that way you really see it. Frowny face. It just looks like a frowny face. So does that. So if you turn it this way, it's a happy face, a smiley face. So I'm trying to be really careful how I put it on my cards so you don't just point blank see that frowny face, which here you do. I should have it the other way around. The next one will do that. And so this kit, this stamp set the bundle has these dies with it, those dies, and that. So it's a pretty nice little set. So let's do it. I have everything cut out already. And where this inspiration came from today for this one is these sequins. I really like these sequins. This is called the adhesive back sequins trio. So they have the white, pearly white, and then it has this is I think it's pretty peacock, but somewhere I saw that it's actually the blue lagoon or whatever the lagoon is, and then the bubble gum, which or bubble bath, whatever that is. Okay. So anyway, I took those colors. I looked through that package of eclectic, and I love the swans. I just really like them. So I decided I'm going to use them. So that's where this is all coming from. So what we're going to do, of course, we're taking our typical base and we're folding it in half. And I'm just using white because I'm going to use black as my bottom layer, and it just contrasts nice. So I took my black, and the black, of course, is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. Then I went down a quarter with each layer. So the pink, the black is 5 1/4 by 4. The pink is 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm going to glue those together right away because there's no reason not to. And then the next layer is white, and it's down the next measurement. It is, let's see, this was 3 3/4 by 5. So this is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So you see what I'm doing here is I'm taking each layer down by a quarter on each side. And then I'm taking my designer series paper, which, like I said, I have chosen the swans. And that goes the 4 3/4 length by 2. Before I put that on, though, I'm going to stamp my message. I want happy birthday over here. And I'm just using a little bit of this Blue Lagoon or Lost Lagoon. So I'm going to use the happy birthday stamp, and I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon, and I'm going to put it way down here in this corner. Before I go any further, I want to do that. And I actually should have done it before I glued the white on, because if I screw it up, I screw it up. I can't fix anything. It's okay. So I stamped my happy birthday in the Lost Lagoon. Now I can put my swans on so that they don't cover it up. And that's pretty good. Not going to be a problem. I'm going to leave a little bit of white over here so it just has a little frame. I did not do that on my sample, but I should have. I wanted to, and I didn't. Okay, so there's that. Now, next, I cut a bunch of things out, and this is how I usually do this. When I'm not real sure what I'm doing, what I'm going to do with it, I take my dies and I cut out a bunch of different things. So I just took the dies. First, I stamped bubble gum, bubble bath on bubble bath paper, and that's the smaller of the flowers. I did the same with the Lost Lagoon on Lost Lagoon paper. Then I did some white. These are all dies, and I think this is a really pretty one, and so is that. These are all dies that are in the bundle. Guys, don't forget to like and share. Share my, nobody shared last week, so nobody even got in the drawing. The week before, Carol won a stamp set. So I don't know, guys. You need to get at it. Make sure you like and share every week. So this one, I decided that I was tired of just using these two colors, and I tried a couple different things. So the first thing I did was I stamped the bubble bath on white and then did the outline in Blue Lagoon or Lost Lagoon. I didn't like it. I just did not like the way that came out, and I don't think it does anything for the card. So then I tried stamping the Lost Lagoon right on bubble bath paper, and I still didn't like it. It just didn't work. So I'm looking at this paper and thinking, okay, what do I need here? And I saw the beaks on the swans, and I thought, that kind of looks like calypso coral. And I know the calypso coral looks gorgeous with pink. So, calypso coral. Susie, you shared. You didn't come up. It didn't come up that you shared. Not sure. Sorry. Next time, tell you what, next time you share and then just put a comment that you shared and I'll look for it. But it didn't come up that anybody shared. I'm not sure what happened there. Anyway, Calypso Coral outline on bubble bath paper, and then I die cut it. And I like this one. This is my favorite. So I'm going to use the smiley face up. That's not gonna. There. Oh, look at that. I can see the smiley face there. Okay. And I'm just gonna kind of put these other guys around, just all over. No rhyme or reason in particular. Just put them around. And I think what I tried to do is just to make sure that these really cool ones got up in the, where you can see them. They're not in the white. And then maybe one of these can be down here. Now, I arranged them and then I took them all apart and glued them down because it just worked better that way. I think this one's going to have a fourth one kind of hanging here. Okay, now I'm going to just glue everything down. These are going to come off because I am going to put them down. But I'm going to glue everything down in kind of a circle, make it, make it round. Well, not, you know what I mean. Circling the wagons. I just kind of want everything in a circle, and then that is going to be in the center of the circle. So I'm going to just arrange these all around it. But I don't want them to look like planned, like it was planned. I don't think that made any sense at all, really. It's going in a circle, but it's not going to look like it's planned to be in a circle. Okay, and then these guys, of course, you have to just try and get a little bit of glue here and there, not a lot, because you don't want your big gloves sticking out anywhere. And I also want to make sure I still have at least one swan that you can see. And I'm holding this up in front of my face so you can't see it, but I can. It's not very nice, is it? I'm going to put this guy just kind of hanging here. That's good enough. And this guy's going to go up on dimensionals. And I want him. That's good. Like that. Now, the whole point of this card is that I wanted to use these sequins. So I want to make sure that the sequins get out there. I'm going to put these, let's put this piece, since it's going in the white, so I'm going to put this piece coming out through here. Okay, and then these pieces are just left over. They're like when you put together a bicycle for your kid, and you get the whole thing put together, and you get to the end, and there's 2 screws left. Yeah, that's what those are. They're like the 2 screws. Ah. And I'm just going to use this color. That's that. The inside, I did put something on the inside of this one, Carol. Oh, I forgot to pull a name at the beginning again. And I got Linda this time. Linda is not on tonight, but I know she comes on sometimes. She goes out, and sometimes she comes on later and comments. So if you're watching this later, comment, because your name still goes in the bin, even if you aren't watching live. If you're watching later. So Linda wants a card tonight, and I think she said she was coming tomorrow. So I will see her. To get that card to her. Okay, on the inside of this, what I did, I took my bubble bath and the flower and stamped it in the corner. Oops, and I made a frowny face stand out in that instead of doing it upside down. Lost Lagoon is around here. Here it is. Now, there is a new stamp set coming out in the Christmas catalog called So Sentimental, I believe it's called. And it has some really nice sayings. We needed some new inside the card sayings. And that's what this one is. It says, "Hope your day is a happy one." That's a perfect one for a birthday card. So I'm doing that in blue Lost Lagoon. Yes, Connie. I agree wholeheartedly. I love these sequins. They look so much nicer without the holes to begin with. Now, this is my card front. I never did attach it to the card base, so I'm going to do that now. And then I'm going to put that in the inside. Yeah, but anyway, back to the sequins. I think the colors of them are pretty. I'm using sequins on all the cards tonight. They have a couple different sets of sequins that are all nice. And they aren't pokey, junky looking like they used to be. The ones, I don't know, they just, the ones with the holes in them, I just think look so unfinished. I guess it is. I don't know. Hi, Barb. How's it going? How's the grandma doing? So we have everything in our card. Our little swans are showing up, and our flowers are there, and our sequins, and that's that. So that's card number one. Card number two is a really, really super simple one. Again, I am using the Darling Detail set. And let's see, that's what the card is going to look like. So it's very simple. Okay, I have the DSP from that other set, and I have Misty Moonlight as a backing. Again, I'm using just my plain white card base. The ones in the new mini catalog, oh my gosh, did I miss them? Ah, I must have. I don't remember ordering any more sequins. Did I? See, now I have to look. Okay, guys, in case you didn't see it, there's the new mini catalog. I'm not allowed to show you anything that's in. Oh, the discs. I did get them. And you know what I did? Ooh, and there's glitter sequins too. I'm sure I got them. And I put them away right away so that I'm not tempted to use them because I wanted to use these first. See, now I have to look. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't get the glittery ones. I got the discs. Look at the colors in those. Aren't they pretty? The light's so terrible, it's hard to tell. Okay, there's that. I got the glow in the dark ghosts. These are speckled dots, and I got the stars. Those are the ones that I got. I have to get those other ones too. I don't know how I missed them, but I did. I'm glad you pointed that out, Susie, because I will order them. I have another order just about ready to go in already. Um, okay, so where were we? Okay, I pulled a piece of designer series paper from that same bunch, and it's stripes, and I got the Misty Moonlight backing. And then the Misty Moonlight is 4 by 5 1/4. This piece is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, and what I'm going to do with this, before I glue it onto my card, I am going to take a piece of, let's see, this is Night of Navy. It's Night of Navy ribbon, and I don't know what it's called. I'm sure, oh, no, bordered ribbon. Okay, that's easy enough. Now I'm just going to put this one on this way, and I'm going to tape it down. I'm not going to tie it in a bow or anything, but I didn't want to hide any of the stripes. Originally, and I can tell you about this, when I was making the sample, your first impulse is, I'm going to make the card this way, so I'm going to put the ribbon on this way, but then I got to hide a stripe. So I thought, well, what the heck? Put it on this way. So it's going to go in top to bottom. It doesn't hide any stripes that way. And I'm just taping it in the back. And if I want, I can make a faux bow, but I don't think I'm going to. Oh, Barb, thank you. See, there you didn't. Nobody showed up as sharing this time. Ugh, I don't know why that happened, but it didn't show. I checked right before I went on too, and it showed 0 shares. So share this one again, and I will make sure that all your names get put in the second drawing for something special. And I'm sorry for those that shared and I didn't, that didn't get put in the, well, I'll put you in twice. That's what I'll do. Oh, you just did it. Okay. Okay. Good. Thank you, Barb. Yeah. So, okay. So this time, what I did on the sample, I used Calypso Coral for the background. I'm going to use, just to be different, I'm using this double oval punch, which I really like and use a lot. I'm going to do the Misty Moonlight for this too. So the background is going to be Misty Moonlight, and I use this is going to be white, and then I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday in Misty Moonlight as well. And again, I'm using the Misty Moonlight from this set because, the Happy Birthday from this set because I really like the font. I like the way it shows. It's just a cute, it's a cute little written thing, don't you think? I do really like that. Oh, I'm holding it up in front of the light instead of under the camera, but I like that font. Okay, so I'm going to glue that on there. And glue that together, and then I'm putting that on dimensionals. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on right away because I'm going to be gluing these pieces on. I have some pieces cut here. You can see I have the flowers just scattered around. I'm going to do that again, but I kind of tuck them underneath here. So I like putting that on first, and then I'll glue the whole thing right to the card base so that I know my ribbon's going to stay stable. I'm putting this on, like I just said, with dimensionals. Right. I need to put this down just a little bit because the flower thing is big enough that I don't want it to stick out of the top of the card. So I have to keep that down just a little bit. And then I'm going to put a little glue on the back of this, glue it to my card front, my card base. And that's that. Keep the Misty Moonlight ready because I'm going to do the inside. In fact, let's go ahead and do the inside right away. I'm going to do the same thing on the inside of this one as I did on the other one. I'm going to put my frowny face guy there and hope your day is a happy one right there. I can glue that inside here. And this particular stamp, of course, is a 2-step stamp if you want it to be. So that looks kind of, I'm just looking at it and thinking, well, it doesn't have very much of anything to it. So I'm going to take the other piece of that two-step stamp and make it Calypso Coral. And actually, I'm going to stamp it off first. And let's see, it's going to go right there. I'm going to stamp it off first because I don't want it real dark. Ooh, I gotta... Still, I don't know what's going on there. Okay. There. Just color it a little bit. Okay, now this is where we're going to just glue our flowers on the top. I'm going to put them right there. And I'm just using ever such the slightest little amount of glue because I don't want glue all over the front of this card. So there's that piece. And these pieces, I like cutting them and just using little pieces of them. And with this paper, because of the stripes, you could use any color. I mean, it's so you could just do anything you want. In fact, I'm sitting here looking. I have a green sprig here. I could actually throw on here because there's green. There's lots of green in this card. So I could just toss that in there if I wanted to, just to add a little something to it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm going to do that. Why do I have a green sprig sitting here? I have no idea. I don't know if it was for something else. And later I'll be saying, oh, where did I go with that sprig? And last but not least, I'm going to add a little pop of color with another piece of this. Oh, let's see. Let's put that here. Yeah, and Calypso Coral. Like I said, you can cut a bunch of these out and then just mess around with them. And I cut them off. I cut them shorter and longer, did all kinds of goofy things with them just to see how they look. And then I'm going to add some sequins. Now I used copper on the other one. And let's see, I'm getting these metallics. I'm thinking, oh, let's see. Yeah. The copper, I think, is going to win again. Copper kind of almost looks like, I mean, it almost blends in right away with the Calypso Coral. So that's why that ends up looking cool. Okay, that's that one. Easy. So this is a relatively easy one if you have your pieces cut out ahead of time. That's the secret. And sometimes, sometimes you just mess with them because you're trying to decide what colors look best with what they look like when they're cut, just different things like that. So you cut out a whole bunch of them. Then you have extra ones. And you know what I do with the extra ones? I take my stamp set and I tuck them right in here. Now, if I happen to have a plastic sleeve or something laying around, which I just happen to, I'll stick it in there so that I don't lose them. And then the next time I'm messing with this set, I can pull these out and I might decide to use them. So I just a little hint. Okay, the last project. So I don't know if I like the blue better or the I like them both. Yep, I do. I like them both. Okay, so the last thing I want to do, we had these scalloped gift card holders that are pretty cool. And so we're going to do one of them. Now, with these things, the first thing you want to always do is crease every fold. because otherwise they are going to go together really lousy and they're going to really give you a hard time. So you want to make sure you burnish every fold with your bone folder. That's my other tip for the day. Make sure you burnish whenever you use a box or anything that's pre-folded. Make sure you burnish every fold with your bone folder. So apparently, when these first came out, Stampin' Up! Didn't like the way they were folding or the way something, I really don't know. I don't know what the problem was, but apparently they got fixed. Whatever the problem was, it got fixed. And so they're out now, and they actually, I made one earlier. I put one together earlier, and I really kind of like the way they went together. They're really kind of nice. So, and these are fun to decorate. You know, it's fun to come up with ideas of things to do with them. So, fold the sides in like that. They have little tabs for the cutout for them to fit in, which is very nice. Front last. And then this part here, okay, you can leave out for the decoration or that tux. However you want to do it. I am going to leave it out. I like it. I like the way it looks out. And I'm going to tie a ribbon around it, and that's going to hold it shut. They also have, and I don't know where I put it. I know I had it here to show you, but they have a little insert that goes in these. Let me find one. Here's one. There's a little insert that goes in them, and it has a slot here and here. So we grab a card. So the card fits in that slot like that. And then this folds here, and the whole thing sets inside the box like that. Okay? Or you could put it this way so that it was just sitting down, you know, that the card was facing in the right direction, obviously. And then it's out like that. So you get the idea. Which I thought that was a really nice idea. And it makes these really nice to give as a gift with gift cards in them. So let's just decorate this one. So what I did, cut out all these pieces out for you already. Oh, there's the insert. This is going to go on my top. I'm going to take, again, I'm really very fond of the bubble bath. So I'm using the bubble bath. This piece is 2 3/4 by 4. Then I pulled a piece of that paper from the Eclectic Designs again, and this is 2.5 by 3.5. And I'm going to glue this to the other one, and I'm going to glue the whole thing onto the top of the box. This is Rhonda Wade had done a class with these, and this was a design that she did, and I changed up the paper to make it my own. In fact, I made hers exactly the way she did it, and that's this. and I love it. I just think that is so sweet. I really see it on ties, and it's just really cute. So this is my design, my what I decided to do with it. I love the pink. I have a piece of vellum here and a piece of pink. And I cut these out using the fancy something fancy dies. I always say fancy something and it's something fancy. Now, you want to glue the vellum, you want to glue the pink to the vellum. And honestly, the best way to do that when you're working with vellum is glue dots. I mean, glue dots just hold it so much better than anything else. So I'm going to just go ahead and go with the glue dots right off the bat. I tried using regular glue um, earlier with on my sample, and it just works so much better with the glue dots. And you're not stamping anything on this. You're just gonna glue it. I mean, yeah, you're just sticking it together. I have these glue dots a little too tight. There we go. Glue dots stick to the vellum so much nicer. Okay, so I'm going to just glue that, stick that onto the vellum like so. And actually, they did this. They took a little piece of linen thread and tied a bow on the top. My sample, I just used this pearl up there. But I'm going to do the linen thread again. And I'm doubling it up. I don't do a lot of gift cards for presents, but you just never know. If you decide to do it, this is just the perfect way. It's the perfect presentation for it. So I like having them around. I like the bigger boxes that hold the cards because for hostess gifts, I love to do thank you cards and things like that to give to the hostess and decorate those boxes up. And then they hold the index cards, and the whole thing just looks so pretty. Okay, so that's going to go right there. With a glue dot. Then I'm going to take a piece of this herringbone ribbon. I'm going to bring it around and tie it over here on the side. As far to this side as you can get it without going off the edge. Tie it in a bow and then trim off your ends. And so then when the person receives it, they can just pull the bow open and open it up. And it will be relatively easy for them to put back because it's just a simple bow. Now I'm going to take my tag, and I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of it, top and bottom, so that it's above the ribbon. Okay. And I'm hunting for my dimensionals right now. You know that my day would not be complete if I don't lose something. Luckily, I happen to have 100 other packs of dimensionals over there. So the one that's lost, well, it's probably just going to stay lost for a while. Okay, and I'm going to stick those on. And put that right there. Then I have my flower, which is also going to go up on dimensionals. My disgruntled flower. I'm sorry. I just really, I see the frowny face. I put it on with the frowny face again. Okay. One more thing it needs, and that is going to, again, I'm just going to use my happy birthday banner. So I'm going to take a piece of white. And I'm going to, let's see, I think I'm going to use the Night of Navy on this. Now, what I want to do with this is I want to cut this down and then flag it. So I am going to bring my cutter in, and I'm going to cut it right above the happy. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing there. Okay, so I cut it off right there. I actually have a flag banner. So I have to cut this pretty even on either side. And put it in so that it's centered. Snip. And do the same thing on the other side. Put it in so it's centered. And snip. And I got it caught in there. So now I have to find my tweezers and get it out. There we go. That will also go on dimensionals. And go right there. Cute, huh? So let me show you my oh wait. I don't know if I want to put, maybe I will put a couple of sequins on this. I could actually use the pink sequins. Yeah. Hmm. Maybe I'll use these silver ones. There. Now it's all set and ready for a gift card. Here is my sample. That's the one that I did with Rhonda Weed's instructions. So that's just like hers. And this one's pretty much, that's pretty close, really. Um, but I just changed up the paper a little bit. So there's those two. Oops, they're kind of, isn't that a nice little box? Yeah, yep. So, I mean, they're perfect. They're just the perfect size. And like I said, these little things that go inside them hold a card steady, and then the card just sits right in. It just fits right in those little things. And I'm thinking, even if you wanted to give somebody money, you could probably stick the money in there, or you could fold this under and then just tie a ribbon around it and put it in there. But it would keep it steady and stable, that it's not rattling around in there. And it's easy to do. They're just so pretty. I really do like them. So there's that. That was tonight's project. And then we have some easy cards and some with a little bit more zoom to them. 3 projects, all using the dainty details. Dainty, darling details. That's what it's called. Darling details stamp set. If I move these over a little bit, I can fit the stamp set in there. Sort of. Sort of. Sure, Susie. We can do that. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. And I'm not even sure. I think they come. No, wait. Let me look. I just bought them. I bought 2 packs actually, because I do know a lot of people are going to want them. And oh, where did I put them? Okay, never mind. I was going to look and see how many are in there, but I can't. I don't know what I did with them. I hid them from myself. Actually, no. I opened them. Duh. I opened them up to use them. So I don't know how many are in a pack. But I'm going to look and see, because now I'm curious. Um, okay. 135, 126. Scalloped gift card boxes, 10 in a box. Yeah, 10 in a pack for $7. That's not bad at all. Okay, so there you are. Oh, Connie, dude, you were looking it up too. Oh, that's right. If you're ordering them, you had to look them up to get the number. So here's everything that we did tonight, and I hope you liked it. I hope it gave you some good ideas, and I hope I see you all next week. Don't forget to share with anybody you know. Like I said, and I keep on saying it, if throw you throw a stamp pad 500 feet, you're going to hit somebody that's a stamper somewhere along the way. So, so share away, and somebody will get it that is interested. I'm sure that will join us in the future, and then they'll be vying for cards with you. Okay, thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next week. Same time, same station. Good night.